Harry Potter. It was a dark and stormy night in London, and the streets were deserted. The wind howled through the alleyways, carrying with it the chill of winter. But amidst the ominous weather, a young boy could be seen running through the streets, his wand clutched tightly in his hand. This was Harry Potter, a young wizard who had just discovered his true identity. He had always felt different from his relatives, the Dursleys, but it wasn't until a mysterious letter arrived on his 11th birthday that he learned he was a wizard. Harry had been living with the Dursleys in their small home on Privet Drive, but now he was on his way to London, to a place called Diagon Alley. It was a hidden street that could only be accessed by magical means, and it was where all the wizarding shops were located. As Harry reached the entrance to Diagon Alley, he was in awe of the bustling street before him. Everywhere he looked, there were witches and wizards going about their business, some with owls perched on their shoulders, others with strange creatures by their side. Harry made his way through the crowded street, dodging carts and bumping into the occasional person. He was on a mission to find his school supplies, and after a few wrong turns, he finally arrived at a shop called Ollivanders. The bell above the door tinkled as Harry entered, and he was greeted by the sight of shelves upon shelves of wands. A small, elderly man with a long beard stood behind the counter, his eyes twinkling as he looked at Harry. "Ah, Mr. Potter, I've been expecting you," the man said, his voice carrying a hint of magic. Harry was taken aback. How did this man know his name? But before he could ask, the man continued, "Let's find you a wand, shall we?" Harry was handed several wands to try, but none seemed to work for him. He was starting to feel discouraged when the man brought out one last wand. As soon as Harry touched it, he felt a spark of magic course through him, and a shower of golden sparks erupted from the tip of the wand. "That's the one," the man exclaimed, a smile on his face. 11 inches, holly and phoenix feather, a powerful combination. Harry was amazed. He had found his wand, and it felt like it was meant for him. As he left the shop, he couldn't wait to show it off to his new friends at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. But before he could head back to the Dursleys, Harry decided to explore Diagon Alley a bit more. He stopped at a shop called Flourish and Blotts, where he bought all his school books, and at Madame Malkin's Robes for All Occasions, where he got his robes tailored to fit him perfectly. Finally, Harry found himself at the end of the street, at a pub called the Leaky Cauldron. It was the entrance to the wizarding world's best-kept secret, the entrance to the famous Platform 9 at King's Cross Station. As Harry took a deep breath and ran through the barrier between platforms 9 and 10, he felt a rush of excitement. He was on his way to Hogwarts, to a world full of magic and wonder. Little did he know, this was just the beginning of his adventures in London and beyond. Harry had no idea what was in store for him, but he couldn't wait to find out. And with his new wand by his side, he was ready to take on whatever challenges came his way.